Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Euro Transfer Talk. We have some huge stories for you today that will impact clubs all over Europe, so stay tuned for a bumper show. As always, if there is any gossip or rumours you think we have missed, don't forget to tweet me at Mike McCubb or the Football Daily account using the hashtag TransferTalk, and remember to leave your comments down below. Anyway, let's get into it. We start with some big news out of France and Italy that could have some huge implications for transfers across Europe. Gazzetta dello Sport in Italy are reporting that Napoli have prepared a monster €85 million double swoop for the Lille pair of Gabriel and star forward Victor Osimhen. While the signing of Gabriel would be exciting in itself, fans of the Partenope should be ecstatic for the news surrounding Osimhen's impending arrival. The 21-year-old has lit up French football this season with 18 goals in 38 appearances, and his portion of the deal will make up around €60 million. There are even various reports that the Nigerian has travelled to South Italy to meet Gennaro Gattuso and club president Aurelio De Laurentiis, with Dries Mertens telling Il Mattino that Osimhen is precisely the type of footballer that Napoli needs. Everything in the media suggests this move is good to go, from comments from the player's agent to the president of Lille giving it his seal of approval. But what is more intriguing is the domino effect this could create. As reported last week on Football Daily, Arkadiusz Milik is expected to leave Napoli, with both Juventus and Tottenham Hotspur chasing his signature. But this could also spell the end of Kalidou Koulibaly's time at the Stadio San Paolo. Napoli will need to raise funds for any move to happen, and the club have already made clear they are willing to accept bids of around €75 million for their captain. The transfer window is really beginning to hot up, and it looks like Napoli are ready to be at the heart of the action. Another player who could be heading to the Campanian coast is Newcastle United's electric winner Allan Saint-Maximin. The Magpies surprised everyone last summer when they landed the former Nice star on a 6-year deal for a mere €18 million. That was despite the 23-year-old showing weekly flashes of brilliance in Ligue 1 that won him countless admirers. Sure enough, Saint-Maximin has got hearts racing again at St James's Park thanks to his speed and trickery. He may have only registered 7 goal involvements, but with better players around him, that could definitely be much higher. The Frenchman is currently earning £36,000 a week, and according to the Daily Mail, he has decided he deserves more. Newcastle understand his demands, but any pay increase will likely depend on a takeover going through at the club. Should they fail to appease their talisman, then Napoli are among a number of clubs willing to offer him a route out of Tyneside. A report by Le Sport 10 claims the Partenope have joined Arsenal and PSG in chasing Saint-Maximin, buoyed by the revelation he is unhappy over his wages. There is every possibility this news is a ploy by the player's agent to force the Magpies into action, but Saint-Maximin is proving to be a player every team would love to have. Steve Bruce rubbished rumours his star man could leave last weekend, but every player has his price. And with Mike Ashley still involved at the club, anything could happen. Before we move on to our big story, just a quick reminder to subscribe to Euro Football Daily and hit that notification bell so you never miss another great video like this one. And we also have some very exciting news. The Extra Time podcast has its own channel as of this week, so make sure you go and check that out too. Anyway, let's move on. Liverpool fans may still be rejoicing at their Premier League triumph, but if they can land Bayern Munich's Thiago Alcântara, there will be plenty more reason to celebrate on Merseyside. In the past 7 seasons, the Spaniard has emerged as one of the most technically gifted midfielders in Europe, boasting the highest pass success rate in the 16-17 Bundesliga season and claiming 14 trophies. But the 29-year-old has ruffled some feathers in Bavaria with the news he is stalling on a contract extension with his current deal set to expire in 2021. Bayern CEO Karl-Heinz Rummenigge recently voiced his concerns on the situation, claiming it looks like Thiago might want to do something new again at the end of his career. Liverpool have emerged as the immediate favourites, with the Spanish international lavishing praise on the Reds prior to their 18-19 Champions League round of 16 clash. Rummenigge even admitted they would be willing to negotiate if Liverpool approached, adding, "We don't want to lose a player for free next year. I say that very clearly." Jurgen Klopp may have laughed off the story last weekend, despite labelling Thiago as a player he likes a lot. But with his asking price rumoured to be just under €39 million, they would be silly not to entertain a deal. Thiago perfectly fits the mould of a Liverpool player, while his versatility and experience would be a valuable addition for a club looking to stay at the top next season. And if they don't move for him, no doubt someone else will. But Liverpool fans, do you want Thiago, and is there even space for him in your squad? Let us know down below. Juan Mata has been a Premier League stalwart for the last 9 years, charming everyone with his performances on and off the pitch for both Chelsea and Manchester United. But it appears time could be up for the 32-year-old in England. The 41-capped Spaniard has watched his game time dwindle in recent years, with the midfielder stuck on 783 minutes of Premier League action in the current campaign. Predominantly used in the Europa League, the return of Paul Pogba, Scott McTominay and arrival of Bruno Fernandes has done little to help his cause. Changes in the air at Old Trafford, and Mata has reportedly had enough. With Sansasur's football in Turkey claiming the Champions League winner is keen on a switch to Super League giants Fenerbahce. Fener have endured a difficult 19-20 campaign and could finish outside the top 4 for the second consecutive season. Some may see the signing of the former Valencia man as the perfect remedy as they look to put their present issues behind them, but they do have a track record of paying inflated wages for ageing stars. His current deal at the Red Devils still has a year to run with an option to extend further, meaning that the Istanbul outfit will be required to pay a fee. However, they are confident a deal can be agreed, with United unlikely to play hardball with a player who has given them almost 7 years of service. After 48 goals and 42 assists in 252 appearances, Mata would leave Old Trafford with plenty of goodwill, while Fenerbahce could be the perfect location to keep his career alive. The future of Ivan Rakitić is finally taking shape after a number of reports coming out of Spain revealed Barcelona have lowered their asking price for the Croatian playmaker. It's no secret the Blaugrana want to get the 32-year-old off their books, with Rakitić regularly linked with swap deals for targets like PSG's Neymar. But so far no club has been willing to meet Barcelona's demands, with the player himself showing no desire to leave the camp now. However, that could all be about to change. Sport have alleged that Barcelona are willing to listen to offers below their €20 million asking price, while Marca have gone a step further by claiming they have entered talks with Sevilla in what they are dubbing Operation Rakitić. Sevilla have no interest in spending big on a 32-year-old entering the final year of his contract, and are keen to avoid his €7.8 million annual salary. But there is a belief an agreement can be met to satisfy all parties, and bring their former captain back to Andalusia. PSG and Atletico Madrid are monitoring the situation, but a return to the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan could be exactly what Rakitić needs after months of mistreatment at Barcelona. We finish with the news Hector Bellerin could be on his way out of Arsenal. The right-back has been with the Gunners since 2013, but is reportedly unconvinced by the arrival of Mikel Arteta as manager. The 25-year-old has been largely sidelined this season with injury, and could find his route back to the first team tricky, with Cedric Soares and Ainsley Maitland-Niles both available in his position. And should Arsenal make him available, they won't be short of inquiries. The Express are reporting that Juventus and Bayern Munich are both keeping tabs on any developments, while PSG are the early favourites for his signature. Having lost Thomas Meunier to Borussia Dortmund this summer already, the Parisians are in the market for a right-back and view Bellerin as the perfect man for the job. Gunners fans will no doubt be sad to see another academy graduate linked with a move away from the Emirates. But with Arteta looking to rebuild again this summer, a good offer for Bellerin could be too hard to refuse. But Arsenal fans, what do you think? Should he go, or is his future firmly in North London? Let us know down below. So that's all we have time for on this week's Euro Transfer Talk. Do you think any of these moves are going to happen? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this, why not click on screen right now? As always, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Euro Football Daily, and we'll see you next time.